I just use very dark man glory up and down. So the very dark man glory they do. So shout out to the king of the rats. His glory is good. More shipping. I go in glory. I go take sell the food container. I swear to God.
You're gonna learn, and you will learn the hard way. Don't play. Rattle movement.
So firstly to my family, my staff, my friends, I want to apologize for what has been going on for the past few months. I want to assure you guys this will be the last time this is going to ever happen. So this video is the last video you're going to hear the name Very Dark Man from BLORD. And this is going to be the last post you're going to hear about. You're going to see Very Dark Man's name there.
When I said BLORD is probably the lowest IQ'd billionaire in Nigeria, most people were like, oh no, it's not supposed to be that way, don't say that. That's finally dawned on him that all these shenanigans he has been playing ever since is a very, very disastrous method of getting back at someone, especially when it comes to having a business. I personally feel like his business haven't been going that well, despite all these PRO that doesn't make any sense to me. Every day he brings out the same set of bikes that he advertised the day before, claiming that he has made so much sales, but I could see through it. But right now, all of those VDM issue that he was doing, if it was just the bike alone, nobody would have bothered. But the fact that he now started putting VDM's name into trying to make people feel like his businesses were very, very valid. Because when you actually use someone's face to advertise your business, it means that the person has consented that that particular business is worth it. Now, using a big brand as VDM have once said that he will never allow anybody use his face or his name to run any adverts.
So now you cannot use people's face to do that, let alone a brand where people don't say they scam them. You put my face, use and take deceive millions of people, meaning you made a lot of millions using my face. Meanwhile, they don't pay, they don't talk say they go pay, rather make a day billboard. You know how much? They don't offer me as much as 500 million naira to push a brand in this country. I refused.
Now, you used his face, his name, everything in all of your apps without asking for his consent. At the same time, it's not like you guys are even friends at all. You guys are enemies. You even decided to use his name, his Rattel brand, everything about him to run your business, claiming that it was Get Back, it was Saga. It doesn't work that way. He petitioned VDM for a cease and desist from using the name Rattel. In a post which he said, I have directed my sons to issue a cease and desist to VDM to stop using the name Rattel. He will have to get an approval from me henceforth before using that name Rattel. Linus Williams, CEO/founder Rattel Group. What type of place is this? This is not even banter anymore. It has gone way too far to petition somebody to stop using their own brand name that the whole world knows the person for. It's like me coming to you and telling you that your name that people call you is no longer your name. I've trademarked your personal name. Stop using that name. Before anybody can call you by that name, they have to ask approval from me. That is so crazy. Then VDM petitioned him back, owning to the claim that he used his company name without him having any approval.
Now, for people that are saying, Nami first sue, on the 18th of January 2026, BLORD launched the Rattel app. On that same 18th, this is what he posted, and this is what I responded to. If the issues is and this is, I no go respond. You see, send and them start. Because if you go back to the dates, now you go see say this one come, that one went to say I sue him, come later. Now them start, cease and desist. Make I can't keep quiet, man, use Rattel, make they go arrest me. I show lawyer say, where your document of Rattel? Because BLORD claims say trademark. Where your document of Rattel? I gave it to them. My trademark from number 1 to 45. So they had to take it to the appropriate authority. We are defending, now we defend ourselves. In all of this, now them say cease and desist. So they took it to the police, they showed them our own proof, showed them our documents to show that I own Rattel as a brand. Show now they see.
He thought that it was just a joke. He continued playing about it. He continued playing around the concept of, no bother, no wahala, nothing will happen. VDM say he gets sense. After all this, finally, he got petitioned and he got called to Abuja. As he come back, his body don't cool. Look at the video he made. He said he's no longer dragging VDM anymore. This is the video.
I want to apologize for what has been going on for the past few months. How you've been seeing my name online, where people talk about me. Anybody that likes, they talk anyhow they like. That is not how I behave. It's just unfortunate that it happened that way. So firstly, I want to say sorry to my family, sorry to my staffs, sorry to my parents, sorry to my children, sorry to my friends, my close friends, sorry to my associates, my business partners, then sorry to Nigerians, sorry to my BLORD FC. I want to assure you guys this will be the last time this is going to ever happen. So this video is the last video you're going to hear the name Very Dark Man from BLORD. And this is going to be the last post you're going to hear about. You're going to see Very Dark Man's name there. So moving forward, I've decided to end this online drama with Very Dark Man because I've seen it lacks the quality of somebody that is supposed to drag with me. It lacks the quality. Firstly, my lawyer, my son, has to withdraw because we found out that his lawyer is an ex-convict, so he wasn't able to proceed with an ex-convict. He said he can't go to court and start arguing with an ex-convict. Imagine his son arguing with an ex-convict. He said he can't do that.
I'm sorry to say, but this is not an apology, first of all. I don't know if you guys heard what I heard. He made an apology to everyone, apart from the person you have a case with. You are not his friend to start with. Now you commit offense. So when you go out to try and rectify your errors, I feel like you should be concentrating on the person that you offended in the first place. I don't think this guy knows the ramification of the consequences of the things that he has done. They are both civil and criminal offense under Nigerian laws. The set of things he did, using somebody's name without their consent, using it under false pretense, using it for advertisement, all these things. Do you know that if Very Dark Man wants to sue, he can as well sue for a criminal case? Because in as much as we look at this case as, oh, it's just a civil case, it is not. He can actually say BLORD is known for tricking people of their money, for doing a little bit of shady business every now and then. He has a track record for that. So using his name means he could have as well used his name to scam so many people out there. That would just transform the case from a civil case to a criminal case. This guy does not know what he's doing. Because of this type of shabby type of apology that he gave, Very Dark Man responded. Because as well, he didn't only insult Very Dark Man, he insulted Very Dark Man's lawyer as well. This is so, I don't know, this guy needs a better advisor. Very Dark Man replied to him. Now focusing on the fact that he insulted his lawyer, he now said that they must go to court. Nothing can be done about it.
Say my lawyer, you call Ero Abubakar Masha, ex-convict, you go court. Nigerians will be aware of the case. You go come court. Both criminal and civil case. You are doing all. Identity theft. You stole my identity. You wrote that you booked a flight for me.
At this point, BLORD is at a position or at a point in this particular journey where there is no remedy apart from Very Dark Man. He was saying it before that I'm playing chess, you are playing checkers. So it has been completely known as fact that this guy is a very, very dumb guy. At this point, Very Dark Man holds all the cards. When BLORD was angry, talking excessively, he wasn't thinking about the consequence of any of the action that he takes. He didn't care if his business went on the line for these particular actions that he was taking. Many people were clapping for him, and do not forget, those people, they are clapping for him, but they do not even patronize him. They still left him for his business. They all pushed him to make certain decisions that is now affecting the business negatively. And now everything is now on VDM's hand. If VDM decides to forgive you, it is just based on VDM specifically. But the amount of things you have already done, and with the fact that instead of you to beg, you are still acting as if you still have the ball on your court. He now even claimed that Very Dark Man said he doesn't take cases to court. Why is he now pushing this one to court? Before Very Dark Man, I reminded him that it was you that sued me. I didn't sue you, you sued me.
I got a petition from the NCC. I was shocked because Very Dark Man I know said he doesn't sue or take people to police. I'm surprised. Okay, I said, I doubted. I said, okay, no problem. Maybe it's not from Very Dark Man. Not until I got to the SEC yesterday, I saw the petition. It was boldly written, Marshall Attorney. And they are writing on behalf of their client, Martins Vincent Ose, aka Very Dark Man, with claims of his attached his CAC and his what's it called? Cartel registration, blah 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 blah. So I saw the documentations and the claims and all that. And Very Dark Man tried his whole capacity to make sure I was detained yesterday. He forgot that there's level to distance. He forgot that we are not in the same level. That proof is what I just wanted to show him. That he's a small boy. And I've been able to prove that to Nigerians, that Very Dark Man just have a big mouth, a wide mouth. He has a short hand because low action.
As you can see, he's still boasting. Even at this point, he's still boasting. Anyways, there are only two ways to this particular case. There are only two ways, my way or his way. My way is just for him to keep quiet, beg. He said he has cleared his page of everything that concerns Very Dark Man. Okay.
BLORD reportedly deletes all Very Dark Man's face and banner on his IG page. I'm like, what's going on? Then I slide. I come to say, Dave play screen record BLORD page. I know they see my face there again. Now, to be sure, I can't try to open BLORD page. I see say BLORD don't block me. I say, what did happen?
But at this point, no need to boast. You have nothing to gain from boasting. It's only worsening this particular case. You can call Very Dark Man on your own. Very Dark Man said he will not appear in the call-up that the police have called him. He's not going to appear there anymore. So you just beg him personally. Try your best to beg him. Then if you can beg him, probably compensate him or just check out for what he's going to do next. That's my own way to get out of this. Because if it goes to court, you will most definitely lose. You've already violated so many laws. You are lucky because maybe you still have a little bit of power. That's why you are now even being detained. Like how Mercy Johnson detained Angela Okurie. You feel me? So at this particular point, you can do that or you can do your own way. Your own way is show pride, then you go to court, then you lose again. And it further affects your business. People will know that this guy is not as smart as he says he is. So anyways, more will be coming out on this video on this particular saga. I feel like at this point it's going to die down a little bit, but once in a while Very Dark Man will still tell us how it's going. You know, Very Dark Man know the rest. He never ceases. If he catches you like this, he's going to make sure he drains you. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.